Oh, it's been a long time. It has been a very, very, very long time. I'm Mildysaurus. This is FIFA 15 PSG Career Mode Part 5. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Okay, good, sweet. We've got that covered. First things first, just making sure that the camera is all good. Yes, my hair is all good. And I have some good news for you. My sore throat is gone. Done, over, finished, KO'd. Don't know why I did that, but I did. Bad news is I've still got a runny nose and a phlegmy cough. That's very unfresh, and I think you guys are going to vom after this video. But hey, we've got another broadcast. So we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I've got my controller ready, just drank my Coke. And yeah, I don't want to recap everything. I want to save everything till February. February is when we recap everything. I'm probably just going to get straight into it. Actually probably not, considering that I got 2 red cards. I'll tell you what, the first thing we'll do is we'll jump on calendar and see what we've got this month. In today's episode, we have 6 games on the menu. The first game we've got is in the Liga 1 against none other than FC Metz. Then we have got FC Nantes. Then we've got Champions Cup game against the likes of Bournemouth. So I'm looking forward to that game. Then back to the Liga, we have got none other than Troyes, or Troyes. I do apologise, I still can't pronounce the words, and I haven't gone out of my way to research on the internet how you pronunciate all of these clubs and names, because that would take far too long. Then we've got a Coupe da Ligue game against Angers. And the final game of October will be against Angers again. So back-to-back games in that sense. So, no emails to look at. We have got, I think, all of our scouts out into their respective countries. We've got that 1 scout available just in case we need to scout individual players. The money is looking great. The squad is actually looking great. I think we've got no one injured at the moment. We don't. But we do have a couple of red cards. So, Di Maria and Marquinhos are not going to be able to play in the next league game. And we sit on the table at number 1. After 8 games, we have got 6 wins, 2 draws, no losses, 13 goals, 4 goals conceded, and 9 in goal difference with the 20 points. Guys, I'm excited. I think we should get this underway. So, we got our game right around the corner against the likes of FC Metz, and one of our scouts is telling me that he's found all he can in Spain. Whatever, I don't care. Let's move on. So I'm going to play the first squad, guys. I think just to get back into action, we do have the international duty for the next couple of weeks. Quite a few of our players are going to be off, but there's nothing to worry about that. Let's just hope none of them get injured. So the first squad is going to be back in action. I don't care where FC Metz are on the league. I want to see some action with my first squad. I've just remembered we've gone to the 4-2-4 with formation. It wasn't that formation last season. I remember we were doing something else, and that's my phone going off. I'm just going to ignore that for a second. Now, I think Lavezzi and Lucas are on the wings. Benzema, my summer signing, is alongside Ibrahimovic. Coutinho, my summer signing, is alongside Di Maria. But since Di Maria's got a red card, we're going to have to see who are the best suggested subs. I think we can fit Schneider alongside Coutinho. He is a cam, I do know, but let's do a little bit of research. Actually, we're not. I was going to go on a famous website, not Fathead, but Transfermarkt. And what I do on Transfermarkt gives you all of the information about the football community. And I look at individual players and see what positions they play in real life. So if Schneider plays in centre midfield in real life, I was going to place him on this game. But that doesn't necessarily mean the computer system would think, right, okay, I'm going to make PSG lose this game through simulation because Schneider is not in the correct position. I've just got a theory that that's the way the system works. It could be the most dumbest theory ever, and it might actually not be the case. But, hey, I think we're just going to stick to the players' positions. And That doesn't mean I'm going to take Schneider off. I'm still going to put him there because it's not like I can change formation. It would just muddle everything up. So Schneider's going to be with Coutinho. He's a right foot. Coutinho's a right foot. I'm going to actually put Coutinho on the left side because he can play left wing. So maybe he's better on the left-hand side. Vertonghen can play left back, so he's going to be there for the first squad. Marquinhos is normally my right back first squad member, but since he's got a red card, I'm going to have to put the likes of, I think it's supposed to be Coco as my second squad right back in this season. So he's going to be placed there. And Naldo and Caceres are in centre-back positions for this first squad. I actually thought it was Silva who played here. So where the hell is he? Where is Silva? Silva's right there. Something's not right here, guys. I think the squad is a little bit muddled up. So I think Silva needs to come back into his usual spot and have his captain armband back on. And I think Naldo is alongside Silva in this season. Caceres, I think, plays for the second squad. So we can continue with that. I think that all looks good. And David De Gea is in goal. On the wing, well, on the bench, sorry, we have got Bayerbeck as the striking substitute. On Gender and Fagauli as the winging substitutes. Alonso and Schneider were the midfield substitutes, I think. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to have Alonso as the only midfield substitute and have 2 centre-back substitutes. The reason for this is because there is only 2 available places for centre midfield. And you only need that 1 centre midfield substitute. I mean, I know they're going to be doing most of the run, and I probably will change my mind and have 2 centre midfield substitutes to have those guys' backs. But for now, we're going to stick with 2 defending substitutes in Aga and Caceres, I guess. Would he be a much better... I think he'll be a much... Yeah, I mean, I know Nkalu is a lot better than... I wouldn't say a lot better, but a slightly better than Caceres. But these 2 guys are my second squad defenders. Therefore, they are entitled to be on the bench. And I've got Areola in goals. There's all these players from memory that I wanted to either sell or loan out. And I don't think we managed to get that done. So we have a little bit of a scenario here. So the computer has decided for Ibrahimovic to be my free kick taker. As well as the penalties, and Schneider and Coutinho share the corners. Everything is set to default. I think that's the way I like it. And I think that is my first squad right there. So we might be ready, guys. But I just want to have a quick look. Just a quick look at the sell players section and see who is on the transfer list. These players are on the transfer list, about 5 of them. These players are on the short-term loan. And these players are on long-term loan. I can't remember why. But I do remember that one of these 2 had to have been loaned out so the other one could play second squad. But since none of them got loaned out, we have a bit of a situation where there's loads of players that are going to expect some game time. But we're going to go with it because I am an improvisational player and quite different compared to other YouTubers who play every single one of their games, whereas I don't. I simulate everything. So we are going to carry on, and I'm just going to flex my muscle there. I thought I'd just show off a little bit because I'm an idiot. And guys, without further ado, this is our first game of the episode. Here we go! And we're going to simulate very quickly to make this a shorter episode. Boom! And we win 2-1, and we bring home 3 points. Ibrahimovic with 2 goals. Silva gets a red card. Brilliant. Vertonghen and Lucas get yellows. Schneider and Coutinho both get subbed off for the likes of Alonso and Fagauli gets into the centre midfield position. It just goes to show my computer system needs 2 midfielders on the bench, so I think we're going to have to do that for the next game. Also, Aga got some game time. He came on for the likes of Naldo, because Naldo is quite old now. So he's going to have shorter stamina compared to the others. We've got 3 emails. Suspension is over for Angel Di Maria. Suspension is over for Marquinhos. And Thiago Silva is now suspended due to his actions in the previous match. He's got a 1-match ban in the Liga. I still don't understand how the red card system works. So if you guys see this video, to all of my non-existent fans and my future viewers, if you see this video, can you please answer in the comment section, how does the red card system work? Do you get that 1-match ban in the competition that you received the red card? Such as if I fouled someone and got a red card in the Liga, do I have the match ban in the Liga only? Or do I have the match ban exactly whatever competition and whatever match is next? So say it was Champions League, well I still have that match cut out of the Champions League. You know, I'm still trying to digest how it all works still. Nonetheless, we're going to be moving on. We're going to simulate as fast as possible. We're going to stop right there because Lucas has sent me an email. It says, "Thanks, boss. He wanted to thank me for restoring him back into the team, and it means the world to him to play more frequently." That is great. Lucas does deserve to be in the first squad. And I just remembered, we sold Cavani in the summer, didn't we? I think he went to Arsenal. I can't really remember, but I guess we'll find out later on. Coming up to the next game. I'm so sorry. I'm probably going to cough throughout the episode, and I really need to learn to take a breather. I'm talking so much, not giving me time to breathe. I'm not doing international duty. I have no interest of doing international duty this season. I'm not going to say I'm never going to do it throughout this series, but I'm just not going to do it right now. I have been playing FIFA, but I've not been recording. I had my brother come over the other night, and we done an Arsenal career mode, and we were playing every match, and I changed around the settings, and I'm now playing on professional difficulty, which I never thought I'd do. I'm not going to say that I'm any good at playing FIFA, because I'm not. I'm really not. If any of you guys face me online, you would just destroy me. I like to think that I'm a much better manager than I am a player. Speaking of which, we're going to move on to our next game. A Liga game against Nantes. We're going to use our first squad again, I think. Champions League is a couple of days away, but I think we can risk it for a biscuit. Our first squad looks nice. I'm a little bit worried about those yellow cards. Got 3 players with yellow cards. That's Ibrahimovic, Lavezzi and Vertonghen. Silva's going to have to come off because of the red card he got the other day. That means I lose my captain, and the likes of Marquinhos can come back to his right back spot, and Ikoko can go back to the second squad, and I'll bring on the likes of let's do I think I'm in a bit of a dilemma here, guys, because Caceres and Aga are in the team. They are a part of the second squad, but Kaulau, I think it's Nkaulau or Nkulu or Nkaulu. I don't know. We're going to go with Nkaulau. He's 82 overall compared to Caceres and Aga, who are 81. I could play Nkaulau, but he's not a member of the squad. He was supposed to be loaned out. So I don't want to give him that opportunity to play. Same goes for Alex. So I think today I'm going to have Caceres play since he's got no yellow cards. So him and Naldo should get the job done. On the bench, we've got Bayabek, Ongenda, Fagali, Alonso, Aga, Ikoko. Now, Ikoko needs to come off. I'm going to have Aga as my only defending substitute, and have the likes of Alonso, and it was supposed to be Schneider. Yeah, it was supposed to be Schneider. Coutinho can go back in his spot on the right-hand side of the centre midfield, and Di Maria can come back into the squad now that he's not. His suspension is over. So hopefully he can get some goals for us. So Schneider and Alonso have got their places back on the bench, and we are going to get underway, guys. I think this is it. But before I do that, Ibrahimovic has got his captaincy back. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to save that, and then we're going to get on with our next game. Let's hope that we can conjure up another 3 points. And here we go. It is an away game. Away games always make me nervous because you're less likely to win. But I do believe in my squad. We are a very strong squad, and I think we're going to come out with 3 points. We don't. We come out with a 1 point. I'll take that. It's better than having none. And the likes of Coutinho scores a goal. 2 yellow cards, but they don't belong to me. So the update of facts and results. We've got a couple of emails. Let's see what's happening. We've got a press conference coming up for the next game. As you do, I'm always going to motivate my squad so we can try and get that advantage of winning. And the suspension is over for Thiago Silva. I'm going to go straight into team management and place him back into the first squad. Right there. Thank you very much. Why is he still got a red card symbol though? That doesn't make any sense. Never mind. We're gonna carry on. We'll save that. I do believe I need to make him captain again, but we'll just do that in the next game. Suspension is over, which is nice to know. We've got Champions Cup game coming up in the likes of Bournemouth. Now, I do know that these guys are quite of a strong team, but we do share the same amount of points. I don't have a very strong group this year. I'm quite happy with that. It will ensure me a place, or at least hopefully ensure me a place, into the round of 16. For some reason, I received an email. I mean, you guys saw it. I received an email that that Silva was not suspended anymore, but apparently he still is. So has he received a separate red card from previous Champions Cup? Should we try and do it? I need to go back to place him as captain though, so it's probably not going to matter since Silva might not be able to play. Let's see what happens. Sim match. We can't. I'm going to have to fix the problem myself. It looks like Silva, it won't be able to play this game. So I'm going to give Agar the opportunity to play in the Champions Cup. But he's not going to be the captain, I'm afraid. Caceres can go on the bench. Silva's going to have to watch from home. And Ibrahimovic is going to be my captain as he is a leader of men. So, moving on. It is a home game, so we do have the advantage. Let's hope we come out with the win. This is a Titan clash right here, guys. And it's a draw. We've got a 2-2 draw. That's absolutely fine. And Ibrahimovic, that tall beast, scores yet another 2 goals. Naldo receives a yellow card, and Marquinhos, Vertonghen, and Coutinho come off for Schneider, Alonso, and Caceres. That is absolutely fine. I'm happy with that. That's cool. Still got another couple of games left in the likes of Champions Cup. Now, Naldo has been suspended because he's accumulated too many yellow cards. And that's the phone right there. You guys are going to have to see me take a phone call. Hello? You alright? Sure. I'm at this very moment recording live. It's going to make great footage. He has. Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, of course I have. You trying to steal more money off me? Yeah, you damn right. We got some talking to do, madam, when you get in. Well, we've got to discuss all those payments, don't we? Because you've confused me to the max. Alright then, I'll see you soon, sweetheart. I love ya. Bye. Surprise me. Okay? Bye. Sorry about that, guys. I realise I do have a spectator. Whoever you are, hi, I'm Millsysaurus. Welcome to FIFA 16 Paris Saint-Germain Career Mode Season 2. So, as I was saying, Naldo is suspended. 1 second. Excuse me for 1 second. My deepest apologies. Let us get back to business. So yeah, he's accumulated too many yellow cards, so he has been suspended, and the suspension is finally over for Silva, so we can continue playing him. Right. Now, I'm not going to play my first squad this game. They've played 3 games in a row. I think it's time to allow my second squad to play. We have on gender, left wing, Fagauli in the right wing, Bayabek and Mbolo in those striking positions. What a strong duo. Schneider and Alonso are on midfield. Hopefully they get some rest by the time we need to play. Digne's on left back position, Ikoko on right back, and Caceres and Aga in the centre back positions. Hopefully they'll get a chance to rest as well. And Areola is in goal. Benzema is on the bench. Lavezzi and Lucas are also on the bench. Di Maria and Cortina are on the bench, and Silva's on the bench with David De Gea. Guys, let's get cracker lacking. Hopefully I'm going to get no emails saying, oh, you should play me instead of this guy. Shut up! And let's play. Boom. Getting my lucky pen. And I'm going to simulate very quick. Yes! 1-0. I would take that any day of the week. We've got another 3 points. And it was Xabi Alonso who scored. He might be 34 years old, but he's still got it. 2 yellow cards, Indigne and Bayabek, and there was 3 substitutions made. Aga, Alonso and Fagauli come off for Lucas, Cortino and Silva. But I do see a plaster symbol in Lucas. So hopefully he hasn't got a serious injury. We'll find out. We do have an email, so fingers crossed. Lucas has suffered a pulled groin and will be out for about 7 days. That's not bad. I'll take that. That is not bad at all. We have got a Coupe de Ligue game coming up. Round 2. I can't remember what happened to us in the Coupe de Ligue last year. I think... did we get to the final? Why don't we find out? Let's find out. I know exactly how to find out. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. My career. We'll go to the 2015-16 season. Coupe de Ligue. We got to the finals. Yes, so the Coupe de Ligue and the Coupe Nationale, we got to the final and lost. So let's hope this year we can win ourselves more trophies than we did last year. I'm going to play our first squad. It does say I have an unavailable player, so that might be because of somebody getting too many yellow cards. But we do receive an email before we get into the game. We've got Alec Georgian, who is saying, hey boss, I was hoping you might be experimenting with the squad and would give me a chance to play. Well, I'm not sure if that's going to happen, Jordan. I'm not being funny. It is a cup game and I want to win, so I don't think you're going to get the time, mate, to be honest. And Lavezzi wants to speak to me about something. I enjoy playing for the club here, boss, but I just miss my home and family so much, you know? I still give you 110% every week, but I just thought you should know that I'm not feeling settled right now. I've spoken to anyone else about it. I haven't. No, he hasn't spoken to anyone else about it. Not even my agent, but it's not easy being in a strange country with the different food and everything else that I have to adjust to, you know? So, Lavezzi's unsettled. Now, there was a time in FIFA where whenever a player felt unsettled, I just gave them more money. I was like, there you go, now get settled, and they would. I'm not going to do that in this career mode. I'm just going to see what happens because Cavani felt unsettled and there was a lot of speculation as to whether he was going to leave PSG or not, and he didn't. He didn't leave PSG, but he did get sold. Arsenal gave me an offer I couldn't refuse, and it was big money. So I sold Cavani, and that helped conjure up the funds to buy Benzema and Coutinho. I'm the kind of manager that doesn't say no to an offer. If you give me an offer, I'm going to give you a counter offer, and if you accept it, I learn to deal with it. But yeah, that's a bit of drama we have in the likes of Lavezzi. Let's see if it affects the way he plays in his next game. However, we've got the Coupe de Ligue against Angers. We do have a problem, so I'm going to need to fix it myself. What is the problem? On the bench? No. Oh, it's Lucas. He's got an injury. That's going to be a shame. So, why is my first squad on, though? Oh, it is because it's oh, of course, it's a cup game. So, Fagauli, you're going to have to play. Now, Lucas, you can't play, so I'm going to have Habran on the bench, ready to take over that right wing position. Aga's going to have to come back off the likes of Silva. Silva, you've got to learn to not get those red cards, otherwise Ibrahimovic is going to be a permanent captain for our squad. Aga, you are going to go on the bench. Everyone looks good. Great. Wonderful. Let's get crack-a-lacking. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Round 2. Let's do this. Come on. Boom. We win 2-1. Get in there. Ibrahimovic and Lavezzi score goals. Obviously, him being unsettled does not affect the way he plays. And can you believe that? Silva has got another red card. What is wrong with this guy? He's so flipping aggressive. One red card after another. I tell you what, I'm going to end up demoting him from captain. You know what I mean? I'm going to end up making Ibrahimovic the captain because this sort of behaviour is not acceptable. I will not tolerate this sort of discipline. Do you know what I mean? No, I will not tolerate this sort of behaviour. He's going to need better discipline. So I'm going to do that. Silva, you as the captain of the squad is fired. Fired! Ibrahimovic, I'm promoting you captain for the Paris Saint-Germain squad. Di Maria gets a yellow as well. Nano gets subbed off for Aga. I'm going to try and fit in one more game before this episode is over. Thiago is suspended and he gets a 1-match ban. I'm going to simulate with my first squad to this next game. I've got a couple of emails. One's from Bulgaria. They want me to manage their national team. I'm going to say no. And we get some tournament prize money for Coupe de Ligue victory. $189,000. That is absolutely lovely. Guys, and I'm in an hour in whether I should start a new career mode in the likes of Manchester United. I know there's a lot of people out there who have done career modes with Man United, but I want to do a fully simulated career mode and using the pound sterling. I think it'll be fantastic, and I do have a lot of plans for the likes of an English squad like Manchester United. I would just want them to rise up like they once did. But coming back to PSG, we've got a final game of the episode, guys, in the likes of Angers, back-to-back game. I'm in an iron whether to use the first squad or whether to use my second squad. Let's just have a quick look at the calendar. The first squad have played 4 times this month, so I think the second squad deserve to play a second game. It gives the first team a chance to rest up a little bit. Second squad looked great, but Silva's going to have to come off the bench. In addition to Naldo being on the bench. Why don't you go prop yourself right there, my good man. Okay, that looks good. Don't let me down, second team. Angers are going to seek to get revenge on me. Let's not give them the satisfaction. What if I want the satisfaction? Guess what film that's from? Skip! And we win again. Deja vu, 2-1. Fagauli scores a goal and Bearbeck score a goal. Aga gets a yellow card. Ikoko gets subbed off for the likes of Naldo, but Ikoko is injured, so hopefully that won't be a serious injury. We find out straight afterwards. We're going to go straight to our emails, guys. And Ikoko has suffered a bruised shoulder. Will be out for about 2 days. That's absolutely fine. Aga has been suspended because he's accumulated too many yellow cards. And Silva's suspension is finally over. Guys, we are going to end it there. In the next episode, we kick off the Champions Cup against the likes of Aberdeen. I'm your boy, Milzysaurus. This is FIFA 16 PSG Career Mode Season 2. See you guys next time. Peace!